Previously on Art of Flight, the series.
Drive north.
Alaskan, man.
The reason we came to AK was to do a deep heli trip into mountains that not too many people have really been in.
$3 grand booze tab.
This thing's gonna have to go straight to the plane.
And your total is $6,592.35.
This has just gotten ridiculous. 3.5 weeks in the great white unknown. We brought everything.
We'll head out to the foothills of the Tordrillos and get some.
That's what I like to hear.
We're really deep out here.
The weather forecast is for mostly cloudy.
We were kind of worried that it was going to destroy what we had planned.
Avalanches are definitely one of the bigger hazards we deal with.
And when they come down with authority.
And that's definitely the most dangerous thing out there.
Hands down, sickest terrain that any of us have been in our lives.
For 2 years, Travis Rice and Curt Morgan risked it all to make the film of their dreams. Watch as Travis and Curt travel around the world to remote locations in an attempt to present snowboarding as it's never been seen before.
Avalanche path.
Get some.
So after another week of bad weather, the sun finally comes out and we're able to get some stuff done, which is pretty exciting.
Checking out this new Alaskan chairlift.
I think one of the biggest challenges when you get forward airspeed, your board becomes a sail.
So we're sitting around the lodge and Travis and I get to talking and we're just a little bit bored, a little bit of cabin fever, so we decide that Travis should take a basket ride on the side of the helicopter.
What I would suggest is we can rig, and then something that goes across your lap. All you have to do to let go is just that.
Let's find a mellow roll and just give it a try.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm so pumped, man. I get to ride with Rice and Lando.
I'm pretty psyched, man. We're finally getting out here at a reasonable hour.
Yeah, get out of the way. We're going hellion. Interview time's over. No time for talking. Travis isn't satisfied ever. Next step up for him, he wants to get chairlifted into his line.
Go on, ready.
I mean, you're definitely putting your life in the hands of the pilot. Just like, okay, man, fly smooth. I'm gonna jump off the basket.
You know, sometimes in a situation where you're in an unlandable place, you can't even tow into something. And therefore, you're stuck with having to do something like this. In this case, we kind of just did it for no reason at all. Just to say we did it.
Probably a little scary when he's 1,000 feet off the ground. It's Travis. He can do anything.
Instead of just having the heli hover, you know, and jump into his line, Rice wants to do it while the heli's coming over the ridge. So he has to time it perfectly. All right, looks like they're coming in.
Yeah, Rice, dude. Avalanche and a front
watch Travis do some crazy things on this trip.
Damn nice scenic way to fly around in AK.
These guys are some of the best in the business or best in the world for, you know, boosting off big kickers.
We had our hearts set on building what could have been the most perfect kicker of all time. Problem is, we got a slope unsettled. A lot of hanging cornices up there ready to come down and wash us into that hole of doom.
So I was a little worried about it. I said, hey, how about this? I'll put some explosives out there, you know, and then we'll deem the slope safe, and then we can go from there.
Interior noise. Yeah, drop the bomb. It's happening. We're doing it.
Oh. And she goes. There's a fracture. Whoa, that's stuck down. That was freaking amazingly scary looking. No more gap. Feeling a lot better about things now. Fortunately, we were gonna have to find a different location for a big gap like that.
We just tossed a bomb on the cornice, and it popped. And then when they were flying around to go drop another bomb, just the downdraft of the heli and the noise knocked off another cornice and filled up the entire crevasse.
40-foot deep crevasse.
40-foot deep crevasse.
That we wanted to build on.
Clark is by far one of the best guides in the world. He takes all the proper steps to make sure everything is done safe in the backcountry. And it worked out really well because it really mitigated some of the risk on the slope. And if we hadn't done that, there could have been a pretty major tragedy.
While we were flying around scouting, we've actually found the zone they're calling science fiction.
Okay, copy. Clark, copy, Travis.
We spent a little time going out there and trying to get these things set up.
Dude, this thing's gonna be sick, I think. Looks super fun. No friend of mine.
Travis is just working on building up the booter that has like 100-foot hole into the center of the earth. As you've probably noticed, we have one of the most psychotic, death-defying jumps in the entire universe.
Just like we want to go out and push and progress our riding, you know, Curt's looking to do the same with his filmmaking, which means we bring a whole lot of gear out into the backcountry.
We're gonna have a Varicam out the door, we're gonna have a Phantom, and then we're gonna have a Cineflex ripping around that. Travis is just working on building the booter that has like 100-foot hole into the center of the earth.
It's a pretty big gap. I think that they're gonna go a lot bigger than anyone thinks, for sure. When you get down on the other side, there's a big chasm that you definitely don't want to go in.
Do you have any sort of worries?
I think these guys are gonna do sweet. It's not like they're gonna go too small, that's for sure. If you're gonna have anyone do it, these are the guys. That's why I'm excited. We've definitely been doing a lot of big mountain riding. I've seen a lot of that done. I haven't seen a lot of this done, so I'm pretty excited.
As soon as I saw that thing, I was like, oh man, this thing is gonna be money. One of the best features I've ever seen.
Johnny went for the guinea pig, bless his soul, and actually hit it pretty good. Johnny dropped first, and I guess it didn't work out for him.
That looked like butter.
It's so often that you blow some part of it.
Hey, Lando.
Pommel. We got a little session going on it, and Johnny was trying to double cork, which was pretty blown away that he was going to try that, but he nailed it first try.
It was just so epic. I was watching from behind, and I knew as soon as I saw him do it, we knew he stomped it.
That's what I wanted! Yeah!
So I dropped in.
Yeah, doggy.
Rode out of that last trick and was hyped. You know, Johnny got his trick, I got mine.
I think my favorite shot of the day was definitely John Jay just throwing down this mean backside 10 double cork.
It's a good session. Instantly the shadow went up and jump was done. But there was a feature up on the hill that I really wanted to hit still, and got a bump back up. I was able to finally get up and lay out a backy.
Oh my God, dude.
We got it good. It was insane. Trav freaking slayed it.
That was it, science fiction, in the bag.
Watching them throw themselves off of that was pretty impressive, boosting, 60, 70 feet in the air over a glacial feature that if they messed up and they fell into that, it would have made a lot of really unpleasant work for myself.
Up here, you definitely need confidence, but another thing you need is Digicam. Any second guessing you have, you want to be able to reference that with a photo. Spine like this, you get one chance. You even blow it at the top and try to turn out of it, it's like the magic of the spine is gone.
Go out, Travis shredded, manliest line on that face, down these just steep spines, bit steeper than we had gotten into.
Yippee-ki-yay. Yeah, Johnny! So fun! Yeah, fun it, fun it. Oh!
How about white room to tranny catcher?
Dude, did you see that shit?
Lando did a sick line down this other spine to this transfer. It was just, he couldn't have hit it any more perfect. And I had a pretty fun line myself.
Yeah!
So far, it's been the most productive shooting day of the winter, so it's pretty exciting. As you can see, the clouds have rolled in.
Yeah, we had a little weather come in. We knew we had a couple days.
Today I turned 28 and I got an axe.
How could I forget?
So the weather's bad again, and I think Landvik has a couple interesting activities planned for us today.
We ain't got anything better to do. So we got on a rednecks and went out and started it off by hucking some hatchets.
Big squirt stepping up to the plate. Oh, bullseye.
You don't want to get in my way, that's for sure.
I don't know, there's just something kind of gratifying about throwing a giant axe and sticking it into a big piece of wood.
You gotta make a really gnarly face.
Montgomery Pass axe murderer. Don't box with it.
Tell me I look beautiful. Birthday smooch.
Completely threw a 45-degree slice down the middle of a pineapple. Kurt's always packing heat. He's always got his little switchblade. He gave us all a demonstration of what would happen.
What happens when a guy passes you a half-finished cocktail at the bar?
Hey, you hit me, you blast.
Now we're heading to the 50 cal range.
We got big guns, little guns, explosions, propane tanks, flares.
Oh, hey, where's our
Thanks. Happy birthday, man. What are we doing next? What do you want to do? Anything on your birthday?
I want to shoot a 50 cal rifle.
Done.
Okay,
Yep.
What do you want to shoot?
a propane tank.
Done.
Looks like our propane tanks just showed up.
This is a 50 cal sniper round.
We're gonna shoot a propane tank. Nobody's ever shot one before in this crew. We don't know what's gonna happen. Seen it on the YouTube one time and the thing blew up.
I'll support it.
How you do?
Yeah, Mr. Morgan's gonna back me up in case this thing don't light up.
Travis has the $8,000 50 caliber rifle. I got my Benelli semi-auto shotgun with some flare rounds. And I know it sounds wrong, but we're gonna just take this propane tank apart. A lot of down days here in Alaska. All right.
Boom. Dude, flame ball.
Yep. I'll support the whole thing. If you can't be green, be red.
Good motto.
Back the deck, sabered off a magnum of Vouv. It was fun.
Keep hearing about how they kind of set it off with a huge bonfire here at the lodge. Went and looked at it around the bend here a little bit ago, and it's about the size of the lodge, so it's gonna be scary. And apparently we blow it up with bombs to get it going.
We're about to watch the biggest bonfire you've ever seen in your life. That's for real.
Wherever we pour that gas, you're gonna have to throw the flare.
When you're off the beaten path like this, there's no point in flying them back to just get buried underground somewhere. Evening set in, and we had a huge bonfire set up. I think they've been like making a, wood pile / burnables trash pile for, I don't know, it looked like to be at least a month or two.
This is a birthday, mate.
A little bit bonfiring. We lit like the biggest bonfire I ever seen.
We lit that thing up like a tinderbox. Kurt grenaded in some flares into it. And yeah, it was a really nice kind of touching into the day.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
Welcome to the biggest fire in humanity. Whoa, 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 whoa.
About to get pretty big, I think. It's definitely snowing ash.
That was a pretty good day. Happy birthday, Curt. I had fun with you.
We're just in a process of doing a fuel cache. We're gonna go drop 4 barrels off deep in the range.
We can actually bring crew and fuel out into the field so we don't have to fly the helis all the way back to refuel at the lodge.
Having to come all the way back to base to get fuel is a long time and it costs a lot of money.
The train that we're working in today is really far away, so we have to actually leapfrog fuel using a helicopter and long line the fuel out to the zone to make it possible to go out and get work done that far away. It's really exciting going that deep into the backcountry. It's like a military operation getting everyone back to the Wizard, though. We have to be very careful about how far we go.
You know, snow's getting harder to find out there. It's getting closer to summer, spring's hitting.
Each day you see a couple more holes, bears emerging from hillsides. We were flying up over this ridge and way up in the Alpine, we saw this bear up there. And it was kind of walking the ridge and had its kind of this grandiose look to it. You know, there's some pretty well-established places to ride up in Alaska. This is definitely kind of a newer spot, a little deeper, a little farther off the beaten path. I guess it had been previously named Wizard of Ahh by Jeremy Jones.
Jeremy Jones is someone we've looked up to for so long. He is the king of the backcountry. And when he gives you advice, you take it.
The Wizard is something I saw early on in the Tordrillos, but the problem is there's a lot of exposure below. Ton of open crevasses, which to people that don't understand, like those crevasses are black holes.
If you get taken into a hole with a bunch of moving snow, chances are pretty good that you're getting buried.
Wizard, pretty sick. We saw it the first day we flew out. We knew it was a huge line, and it's like a 3,000-foot vert run.
Ridiculously long spines, snows all time. I cannot wait to ride it. But we're filming, so patience.
Steady, Travis?
Yeah, ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
All right, Travis, drop in 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Pretty epic. I mean, when you have insane stability with deep-ass snow, I mean, those are pretty freaking fun lines, right? So fun. Oh!
Golf clap. Golf clap. What the fuck did you do, dude? Back 7 off the end?
Rice being the superhuman strength, weirdo, sick-ass snowboarder that he is, comes raging out of there, spinning down spines. Nobody does that. Nobody does that.
How was it? Pretty epic, man. was freaking awesome.
Pretty much.
I remember it forever, and I hope to be back.
We really just didn't want to push it any further. We kind of came up and accomplished what we came to Tordrillo's to do, and winter was done.
We'd had such a great experience. Epic lodge, sickest mountains in the world. Yeah, this trip was pretty all-time, man.
We were headed back south to formulate plans for our next step. We don't have patience to wait 8 more months for winter, so making plans to break down south of the equator.
You know, it was a very productive trip, minus the weather. We got some really good stuff done, but it's not nearly enough to make the film, so we're gonna have to go down to Chile and continue the process.
Next on Art of Flight, the series.
We were actually warned prior to coming down here, but the group decision was that we just disregard it.
Where's the snow?
It's not the destination, it's the adventure along the way.
Oh God, this is a $100,000 contract. We completely have been shut down.
Don't like that.
We need to get out of here.
A volcano in southern Chile has erupted.
Coming down here could have been a bad choice.